Okay, great. So today we are going to start our webinar. Let me share my screen. So my name is Philip. I'm the partnership manager for WOZTELL. And today we are going to talk about on how to create a very simple chatbot on WOZTELL and teach you how to connect your Facebook page to our platform so that your chatbot can start running. So this is the page that you can access, WOZTELL.com. And then here you will see three buttons: login, start for free, and start for free. Login is for existing users, and then start for free is if you have no existing account, you need to register for one, you can click on start for free, and then you will be redirected to the sign up page. So on the sign up page, you will see that it is asking you for the email. So you can just type your email here. And then it will ask for your password. Remember, for your password, you need to input 8 to 16 characters, and it must be a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters, and it must contain at least one numbers and one of the following special characters. So you match the password. If it doesn't match, it will give you a warning. So now we are creating the account. And then secondly, it will ask you for the name of your organization. So this is, you can just type maybe WOZTELL +3. So whatever organization you want to input. And below here is the partner ID. So in case you are referred by your partners, or you want a partner to manage your account on the bots building, you can input the ID. Otherwise, you will be a direct client, and then you can click next. Sorry, wait a second. I'm having one. Yeah. Okay. So now we are in the verification stage. So now you can open your email, and then you will find the email here. So it will be like a button or a link. In case when you click the button, it doesn't work, you can copy the link or click on the link. So after I click the button, it will show you a confirmation page. You click confirm, and then we'll verify your email. And then you will be automatically directed to the WOZTELL platform. At the start, it will give you a quick start option where you can build different use cases immediately. Let's say you're a brand owner, e-commerce, you want to do appointment chatbots, you want to launch marketing campaigns, you want to provide customer service chatbot. So everything can be automatically generated with a template, and you can just select one and then click get started. But today we are doing the chatbots from scratch. So I'm just going to close it. So this is the WOZTELL platform. The first thing you will see is the bots builder, which is your main workspace to build a bot. And then here is channel. Channel is where you connect your chatbot to your Facebook page. So first, I'm just going back to bots builder and explain you how to create a chatbot. So first step is to click on bots builder and then the drop down, and then you will see create tree. So tree in WOZTELL means a chatbot because it is a conversation tree. So here I'm just going to name my chatbot. So today our chatbot theme will be more about a lead generation chatbot. As a lead generation chatbot, the most standard flow will be first asking the name of your customer, a potential lead, and then ask for their contact information like email. Okay, and then usually if you want to attract more people to give you their contact or leave you the leads, you would want to give them back with some coupons or ebook or something that that in return would benefit them, so that you can attract them. So the flow would be like ask name, ask email, and then a coupon. So here you can just name your chatbot as lead generation, and then click save. Now you have an empty tree. So the second thing you need to do is to go to the right and click this blue button, which is to add a tree node. So there are two types of tree node and global node. Now I'm going to explain what is tree node first. Tree node is where the chatbot message is configured or set up. So when you create a tree node, on the right-hand side, you will see a node inspector. Inside, you can input all the content. So let's say this first node is ask name, okay? Because my first message will be maybe say hi to the user and then ask their name, because I'm getting the leads, right? So scroll down a bit and then you will see responses. Responses is where you set up the chatbot message, the actual chatbot message. So we have nothing here, so I just click new response and then add a new response. And remember here, you need to change your name again for the response. The reason why we keep asking you to set up the names is because all the responses, all the tree nodes, or all the trees are reusable. And if you name it incorrectly or you just don't name it, it will be pretty hard for you to find your resources and reuse it. So it will be more efficient if you just name everything. So here I will just add a new response. As you can see, this is the first response. Maybe I will send him a text, maybe hi. And then maybe I want to address him by his first name. So imagining he's coming from Facebook, we will retrieve the first name from Facebook profile. Welcome to Lead Gen Bot, something like that. And then, so this is my first message bubble. But if you want to add more message bubble, you can do it by clicking add more response. And then you can see response 2 here. And then here you can click text again. And then maybe this is the question for the name. Okay. And then here you go, you have created your first chatbot message in a conversation point, which is a tree node. So at the bottom, it is very important that you click save. Okay. Okay, here you can see that this is your first node, which is not connected to anything. But our flow dictates that we should start by asking name, and after the user reply you with the name, you should ask them the email. So we are going to create a tree node after the ask name part. So this tree node will be ask email. But now it will be a bit different. You need to set up one more thing, which is called trigger. Trigger means that the condition to trigger the chatbot to reply a certain question or message. So in this case, our condition will be whenever user replying their name, we need to ask them email. So we need to set up the condition of typing in names. But names can be like all kinds of names. My name is Philip. Your name may be Rudy or Mark or Marco. So there are different names. So we cannot control what type of name they input. So we are going to use a type of trigger called any text. So in any text, you can find it in a predefined trigger. And then here you will see any text. Just click on it. And then whatever users type here, we will trigger this condition. So I'm going to click save. And then I'm going to close it. And then the next part will be setting up the response. So your condition is when user typing the name. So the response will be asking the next question, which is the email question. So now you will going to ask email and then add a more response, and then I will just type what is your email. Okay. So this is your second response, and then click save again. This is very important. And then here on the tree node, click save again. Okay. Okay, now we move on to the third tree node, which is where you give away your coupons or ebook. Depends what you want to do. But let's say we are giving out a coupon. And then here again, we need to set up trigger and response. This time, you know that the trigger will be once the user type in their email, you will be giving out the coupon. So the condition will be typing the email. So the trigger will be any email. Okay. Same as any names or any text. You don't know what kind of email they are going to type in. So we are just going back to predefined trigger, but this time we are selecting any email so that we will detect any email when it has a correct format like philip@WOZTELL.com. We will trigger this tree node. And then secondly, we will need to set up a response. So response will be coupon. Maybe this time we will choose a more interactive response, which is button. So the coupon code will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. And then here, usually what we advise is to give the user a quick way to redeem the coupon. So usually we will just put in the redemption link in the button. So this is a fake redemption link. So maybe I just type WOZTELL.com and then that's it. So you have finished your tree flow. As you have noticed that the tree is one directional, but we have the trigger for coupon, we have the trigger for ask email, and we also have the trigger for but we do not have the trigger for ask name. The reason why is because this is the first tree node, and the first tree node are usually triggered by the global node. Global node is the doorway to activate your chatbot. So let's say in Facebook, some of the ways to activate a chatbot would be the get started button, or you just simply type a text to it. But first, you need a global node to create the doorway to activate the tree flow below. So let's say this is the global nodes. And then for the trigger, so this is very important. You need to set up the trigger for the doorway. Same as how you set up the trigger in the tree node. So maybe the keyword will be greeting, hello, hi. And the payload will be get started. So get started, this format, don't worry, it will be displayed in the channel later on, because the get started payload value is the same as the get started button in the channel. So I will explain more about this payload. Payload is how it's the value of a button. Okay. So if you want to use a button to trigger the chatbot, you need to use payload. So I just save it. And then secondly, I need to direct my global node to trigger which tree node. So because this time I want them to trigger the first tree node of the entire tree flow, which is here. So we are just going to redirect it to ask name, okay? Here you have the global node. And then your chatbot has been completed. The second part is where you need how you can connect to your channel. So channel, here you can just click on the top part and then create a new channel. So let's say this channel will be WOZTELL webinar. And then you can select different platforms. So if you are doing WhatsApp chatbot, you can just select Cloud API, and there will be a process for you to register. But this time we are going to demo Messenger. So we'll just create the Facebook Messenger channel. And then secondly, I'm just going to connect my Facebook page. Oh, okay. Wait for a second. Let me log in again. Oops. Okay, so let me get past this security stuff. Okay, great. Okay, now I'm connected to my Facebook page, and then it will automatically search all the pages under my account. And then I'm just going to click WOZTELL webinar, and then I'm going to subscribe to this page. Okay, now it is subscribed. And then as you can see here, I mentioned before there is a get started button. The default payload for this button is get started. So that's why in my conversation tree, I input get_started as my first trigger. So I just click save. At the same time, I can set up persistent menu. Persistent menu, later on, I will show you what this is. It is just a menu below a send message in your Messenger app. So as you can see here, imagine this is your Messenger app. Below send a message, you will have buttons, which you can quick start a conversation anytime. So let's say this is like Lead Gen Chatbot. And then the payload, I will just reuse get started. Okay, now I just click save. Remember, after you configure everything, you connect the page, you need to click save. And then now we move on to the tree settings. In tree settings, we can, there are different tree settings here, but the one you need to be aware of, the most important one is the default tree, where you can set up the trees for your production. And then here, you can just choose the trees that you just made, and then select the global node, and then remember to click save. Now your chatbot is live on your page. The second part is how to find your chatbot and have a go at it. So just go back to platform. You will have page ID. Page ID is actually your Facebook page ID. Type m.me/ and then paste your page ID and then click enter. And then you'll be automatically redirected to WOZTELL webinar. So as you can see here, like before, I have been testing the tree. So that's why there is like a some old conversation here. So now I'm just going to delete my chat. And then I just go for it again. So now you will see the get started button. Okay, so get started button will only appear for users who hasn't spoken to the chatbot before. So I just click get started. And then there will be my first and second message bubbles. But now the next part is I'm just going to type my name. Okay, so let's say Philip Chan. Okay. Okay, So now you can see that, hey, why did when I type Philip Chan, it will trigger not the second message, but the first message? Well, it is because there's one thing we didn't set up, which is called priority. In here, as you can see, this priority is 0, which means, and this priority tree node is 0, which means the priority of these tree nodes are the same. And also here are 0, so all the tree nodes are the same, and the global nodes are the same. Whenever I type any text here, I can trigger what is your email. But at the same time, when I type keywords that involve H and I, hello or greetings, it will also trigger this global node, which will redirect me back to the first question. So what I need to do is make the priority as low as possible. But in our system, when you set the value higher, which it means that the priority is lower. So now I will make sure when I type my name, it will prioritize responding me with what is your email, but instead of saying hi to me. Okay, now I'm going to type my name again, Philip Chan. Okay, now it works. What is your email? So let me type my email. Now it will send me the coupon, and then I'll just redeem it by clicking the link. Okay, so that is the entire lead generation chatbot demo. So I am just going to end the part where I built the chatbot, and the next part I'm just going to share with you different types of materials and online courses that you can take to help you to be more proficient in chatbot building on WOZTELL. So first of all is that for every week, we will have a different theme for webinar, chatbot webinar. So next week, we will have a different walkthrough, so you can register a new one here. Secondly, you can go to cbcuv.com, which is our conversational business chair. We partner with University of Valencia. You can learn how to make a chatbot by registering on this event. Okay, there will be more videos about how to build a chatbot. And then thirdly, in the future, we are going to launch a template gallery, which you can download, or as you can see, you can download different chat FAQ templates, chat magnet templates. So let's say if you want to build a FAQ chatbot, you can just click inside. But this site is not ready yet, so that's why you won't see anything. When it is ready, we will definitely send you all this information. You can download the templates and download the flow diagram to understand more about this template. And then how you can upload to WOZTELL is you can just log into WOZTELL, yeah, and then import your tree here in the import tree module. Okay. So after you imported your tree, you will be immediately, you can use the template. Okay. So now let's move on to the Q&A session. I think there will be some questions that you have, probably.
Yes. Hi, Philip. Hello, dear audience. We received 2 questions in our private inbox. The first question that one of the assistants has is they want to know if they need to have the Facebook account already verified before doing this.
Okay, so for the WhatsApp.
Correct, yes.
Okay, let me do a screen share again. So what you need to have is not just a Facebook account, but you need a Facebook business account. verified. So if you want to kickstart, let's say, the WhatsApp connection, let me show you in the screen now. So let's say this is WhatsApp Cloud API. Just click create again, and you will jump into the initialization of the setup. So the entire process to deploy a WhatsApp is around 3 minutes. But within that 3 minutes, what you can get is a sandbox WhatsApp, which has a heavy message limit. You can only send to 10 phone numbers. But at the same time, you are actually submitting an application to WhatsApp, which they will approve your account within 1 to 2 working days. And this will be the live WhatsApp number. So in order to get a live WhatsApp number approved, what you need to do is to get a verified Facebook business account. So you just click get started, click continue. So, and in here, you can either create a new one or you can use an existing one. If you create a new one, then your account will not be verified yet. You need to do it in your Facebook Business Manager. But if you have a verified Facebook Business Manager account, then you just select the existing one, click continue, and then create your WhatsApp business account. And then click continue again, and you can deploy your number directly. And then wait for 1 to 2 days, it will get verified, and then your sandbox number will automatically upgrade it to the live number. But if you don't get verified here, then you must get it verified, and then the review process will kickstart. So it will be longer than 1 to 2 working days because there is a process, maybe 3 to 45 working days to get your Facebook business account verified. So this is what you need: a verified Facebook business manager account.
Yes.
How you can do it is after you have finished set up all the things. Let's say you have continue as Philip, get started, continue, create a new Facebook business account. After you have done that, finish all these steps, you can go back to your business.facebook.com. Okay. So here, and then go to the business settings. Okay, wait a second. Let me get past the authentication. So after you have completed all the steps on Stella, you can just go to here, business settings, under WhatsApp accounts. And then here, your business verification, if you get verified, it will be green. But if not, there will be a start verification button which you can click. After you click it, then the account, after you click it and then you get approved, your WhatsApp account will start the review process. Yeah. So that is what you need to do. So Rudy, do you have other questions?
Yeah, no, you actually answered both of them at the same time. So yes, they have been answered.
Okay, great. So I guess that's today.
Yep.
That's it? Okay. Also, thank you for joining the webinar. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to go to our website and contact us. Or otherwise, you can visit our different website resources to learn more about chatbots. So now I'm going to just leave the website on the chat so that you guys can register and learn more about building chatbots. Okay. So thank you for everyone. So have a nice day.